Well, hello again, friends. I believe I mentioned before that I'm going to be starting a new LP now, but Chrono Trigger is not over yet. I'm putting it not exactly on hold, but reserving it for like weekends or what have you when I have more time to spend on it, because the remainder of any given episode is going to take a significant temporal investment.
Hello.
And guess who's here again?
Temporal investment. How ironic.
Why? Oh, yes. But anyways, guess who's here? As seems to have become his habit. Anytime I start a new LP, any episode one I do, he's got to be in on it.
Densetsu 3, which sucked.
Hey, we got you can take another shot at that. We got a couple of different ways we can play that game, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Anywho.
But I mean, it's like, I missed out on the first episode of Seiken Densetsu 3 of all things. My favorite.
Bitch, whine, gripe, moan.
Well, it's my favorite SNES game of all time.
What? Even over Chrono Trigger?
Yeah. Chrono Trigger is a good second, though.
Ah, but where does it stand next to Seiken Densetsu 2?
Just about equal. I think it stands just a tiny bit higher than 2, though. I like the storyline of 3. It always worked better with me than 2.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is that how can you put it nearly equal to Chrono Trigger when its storytelling is so much weaker?
Exactly. That's why I said Chrono Trigger is a bit above.
Well, I would think it'd be more than a bit above, personally.
Of course, like it did to one suffers from a case of reputation due to its third game, for me. And 2,
Its prequel, you mean?
Yeah, but, and 2... Crap, I had a second reason, I just spaced it. Still,
More characters? Or fewer? Wait. No, you were talking about good things about it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Whatever, let's get back onto subject. Sorry about that.
Hey, nothing wrong with an occasional tangent. Of course, knowing how we operate, probably more than occasional, but anyway, suffice it to say, the story continues.
The continuing of a continuum.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yay for puns and synonyms.
And homonyms, don't forget homonyms.
Cinnamon
Fail.
is good. Cinnamon tastes good. Especially cinnamon toast. That's probably the one type of toast I really like.
One of the best.
When we just get on to food, speaking of which, I just had dumplings for the first time today.
Man. Quite possibly the best intro music ever. What was the start of all this? When did the cogs of fate begin to turn? Perhaps it's impossible to grasp that answer now from deep within the flow of time.
Point, in my opinion, is best game intro ever.
But for a certainty back then. We loved so many and hated so much. We hurt others and were hurt ourselves. Yet, even then, we ran like the wind whilst our laughter echoed under cerulean skies. By the way, at the risk of another bad pun, the game is bookended. You know what bookends are, right? Those two things you put on either end of a row of books to hold them all in place. Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. One sec, Fred. Let's try this again. By bookended, I mean that one of the ending scenes is the end of that opening scene with the diary. It's the writer of that journal finishing the entry. There's some disturbing imagery in here, isn't there? Not like the kind that's gonna frighten little children, but the kind that makes you go, huh? That's not supposed to happen.
Cool effect coming up.
Oh yeah. Huh? Cap.
I always think of cap, so I always just shorten it to cap. It's not a recrap, cap.
Crap.
Minecraft, it's
No, that's mine crack.
yeah. Minecraft is metaphorical. I really like Minecraft, actually.
Mine crack.
But, yeah, it's that technique.
Just like Evercrack and World of Warcrack.
World of Warcraft is the coolest, thing to say ever. It has the
Nerfed.
coolest...
And there is a secondary intro. That's actual in-game rendering right there. No, it's not. No. I don't think you're ever gonna have him in this area.
Oh,
It's Mr. All Caps!
well, what I mean is, like, it's actual placing me in I remember this part of the game. It was rather...
Ah! Bats! Or something. Wait a minute, 2 minutes? What? Strange.
Yeah.
Your human world is about to end. This is not prophecy or speculation, it's history?
How can you have history of something ending if it's already ended?
Think about the world we're dealing with here.
But then it ceases to be history. No, it's history of the future. I just got into
Don't bend your brain that fast.
Well, dude, well, I do it all the time, and I understand you too.
One possible resolution of a no-win scenario,
Yeah.
or I should say, a scenario where no matter what you win, you end up losing something at the same time.
Pretty sure this is an in-game quote. No, wait, this is
I don't think so. What's a fate?
Actually, I didn't have the text here. There was a lot more going on in that scenario than it shows here.
Dun,
As a matter of
dun.
fact, they cut out the cinematic for this.
Wait, there was a cinematic?
No, I don't mean cinematic. I mean, there's a particular animation that just didn't happen. But
That theme sound familiar, folks? It should. Yeah. There's some writing on the tombstone. Serge, huh? 7. Boy, that's a shame. Came from the sea?
Somebody was being called Serge. Could just be coincidence.
Came from the sea. That's an interesting note. Well, one way or another.
Yeah, somebody was being called Serge, but it could just be a coincidence. Right?
Let's play Chrono Cross.
I've heard of a game with a similar.
What the? What did you say? Window wasn't active.
A game with a similar name that is not related at all called, I believe somebody said it was called Chrono Alter, but...
Pling!
Well, isn't that an interesting load screen there? Yeah.
The brain bending begins.
Yeah. For those of you who did not pick it up in the intro, 1, pay attention.
Oi!
2, the main character's name is Serge. No, you cannot name him Chrono. Yes, no. A lot of people have tried to name him Chrono. You cannot name him Chrono.
Yes, the game gripes at you.
What does it say?
I don't know. I don't feel like finding out right now. But yes, I guess that's a decent enough name. And the game drops you right into the action.
Thud.
Yeah, resounding thud.
That's almost literally what happens in Bastion. I mean, just a little way through the tutorial. You jump out a window.
Splot. Hey, wait, didn't somebody say something about 6 dragons? Check that out.
Temple? Maybe. I don't know.
Fort, actually.
Now here we get 2 preset people and 1 random person.
Van. Interesting.
Okay, let's say this.
I've
I've not seen him before.
Just don't turn me back now. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good.
Seem a little psychotic at times.
Gee, I wonder why. Serge? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. I'm here. Okay, let's do a little configuration here.
No, my configuration is strange.
This is news.
No, I mean it's like stranger than most things about me.
Let's see. Gear selection is fine. Okay, controller. I am old school. Thank you very much. I like to have my attack button for a square game. I like to have my attack button on the right.
Yeah, let's see. I have like menu screen on.
Dot dot.
I believe I have menu circle. And I have the items on square. And I have triangles the items. Run is square and X is choosing. Yeah. Go ahead and say in the comments whether or not you think that's strange. If you were even paying attention. Because it appears Doom is not, so I don't expect you to pay attention either.
Let's see, menu screen. Good enough. X button pressed is walk. Thank you very much.
Who doesn't want the vibration function on?
Somebody who has a wireless controller who's low on battery power. I forgot he was green. I think he was blue.
Yes, innates. We'll learn more about this in a bit. Especially if we get into a couple of cases.
Nah, we'll let Radius explain it later on. What's that crystal-like thing? Is that a switch? Bugger, so close and yet so far.
Throw a rock at it.
Yeah, really.
And also, that doesn't look like a switch. It looks like a giant floating ball.
No, it's not a floater ball.
Wait, what?
You haven't played enough Final Fantasy Tactics, man. Now let's see here. That looks interesting.
Looks like it's supposed to be stood on.
Maybe.
Almost looks like. I just realized that. It's a lot like
Yes, just like in Chrono Trigger, you can dodge battles.
What's the floating thing called again?
Zeal.
It looks like one of their Skyloops.
Kinda.
I never realized that. Sorry if that's a very slight spoiler.
Ah, here we go.
Clank.
Precisely.
And it actually disappears. What the heck? That was always my thought. I would think that would turn it on, not off. Unless it was a shield or something, which it appears to have turned off.
Hello.
Unless it just diverting power sources or something. That's interesting.
Let's see what's down here, just out of curiosity.
Other than bats! Goddamn bats. I'm sorry, that's a TV trope, okay? I have permission to say that. Right now
Oh, bollocks.
What?
I didn't change my configuration for the battle screens. They're called alpha bats. Alrighty then. Let's see. Oh, hello. This is interesting. These are basically the spells that we have available to use.
No, use photon beam. That
Ow. One. And she doesn't have it. Not against these. Alright, Serge. It's your show. Let's go for the simple ones. Let's go Photon Ray.
Because photon beam deserves a quote that
Zing! Ba 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 da ba ba.
revealed and now everyone. Was that black?
I'm pretty sure that's black.
Okay, so it's just
Oops, no.
we're making no sense.
Dot dot.
You know,
All will be revealed in time.
bushwhack.
Biffity 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 biffity. Biff. That is a boomerang.
As far as I know, the path that we're planning on going, we probably won't. Right? Are we? Isn't it that character?
No, he's one you can get regardless.
Wow. Okay. I just realized something. If you look at the three columns, his hat bleeds over into the one next to him. That's amusing. Oh, and remember, furries ruin everything.
No, it doesn't, Sean. That's her braid. That's a dead end.
Thank you.
Boop? What boop? Uh-oh. What do we got here? It looks big. Whatever it is. They are Cybots. Oops, that didn't show up yet, but oh well. Oh, he got interrupted. Ow! Alright! I forgot about that.
There's 3 hits, multiple opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Low damage, but it's multiple, right?
Yep, and everybody who wields boomerangs it has that same effect on them. So yeah, he throws a bushwhacker. Nice.
Alright, just win. Anybody who's played Zelda knows this.
Shank. Let's see. Let's do something a little different. Let's go for a magma bomb. Oh, that hurt.
Yes, I did. It's a dagger. It searches something.
Yep, they call it a swallow for some reason.
And spoiler, 3 seconds or teleport.
Interesting effect. Ziff.
I did say that effect is also similar to the Skyway Chrono.
Somewhat, at least. Oi! What the bloody hell just happened? What are we doing out here? Wow! Bugger! We're so high up. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? Sure is some fault. Hey, Serge? Hmm? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. Well, who knows what's on up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Of course.
Cinematic!
Cutscene!
We all know that when a cinematic happens,
Thump, thump.
something is going to happen.
Thump thump. Thump thump?
Yep, something's going to happen.
Duh. What the? Eep? So what? Remember what I was said about brain bending?
No, okay.
Eh?
I just noticed a problem with that picture. He had a knife.
Yes, he did.
Does Serge even have a knife?
Not that we know of it yet. Hey, nifty music. I still find it amazing that the same guy could go from the you know, epic brass and percussion heavy, you know, bombast that defined most of Chrono Trigger, and then come to this game and have it all be string heavy nautical theme stuff. I mean, and still be of the same quality.
Also, he just started the game exactly the same way.
Yep, that's true. Make that exactly the same way, except that he didn't accept it from a different source.
Rest. Yeah, very slate's oil. You wait for something as it is.
I'm guessing this is Mom. You have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. Eep. Wait a minute, who's Lena? Eep!
Cat! This game and cats.
That would be bad.
Cat!
Mew! Just like Chrono. Oops, no, he has two of them.
I think the first is prettier, but that is a big fish.
That is a very large fish.
Shark.
Sawfish. You ever seen one this size? Ha! That's gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe. I knew it. I just knew it. From here on out, happiness. If this really is true, from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in. I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail, eat as much good pasta I want up in Termina. Ah, life is good. You're getting a little ahead of yourself, dude. It's not good yet. Yeah, who am I kidding?
Definitely.
Oh? Oh?
Without lifting a finger. Believe it or not, if you give the other option, you don't get it.
We've had enough cleansing. Interesting. Frame.
Oops, I missed that.
Ah. That's ugly. Ugly.
Can you say that?
It's ugly!
Wait, what are you referencing?
The frame!
Oh. Sorry, I failed to see the frame or anything.
Honestly.
Yeah, I really
Ugly.
did. Do you like the wood frame?
Actually, yeah, I like it a lot. Wait. Don't tell her I said so, but. Derp? Oh. Aww. Well, does it matter if he can't do it either?
Ack! Freak!
Ah!
Barf.
Oh, for sure. Last time?
Oh no, these games always left unanswered things from the
What'd we do? Oh? Beep. No arguing there. Actually, I think one might go so far as to say that they would think he was a pussy. What?
What was the show about?
Rim shot.
I'm not a bird.
Only insane people get up before 10 a.m. And insane people and overachievers.
Oh, never entered there either. Enter at your own risk. Oh, apparently you can't enter it.
Oh.
I missed that too. I swear.
Now let's
I keep forgetting to check buckets. Check anything that is round and has a hole in the top. Because that's the way that these games work, you know?
Wait a minute. No. Explore the rest of the town first. Nerf?
It's just my neck attempted to blow.
It failed?
There was
Oh, it's you. Huh? Evil dwarves. A Hydra definitely sounds nasty. But evil dwarves?
And there's a dog there.
Oh, why? Oh.
There's a dog there.
Inform me. Okay.
Bark.
Bark. I say no one. Yeah, right. Hey, even old men gotta get their jollies somehow. Heckran?
Wait. I think I've forgotten something. That sounds familiar.
Heckran was a boss early in the first game. If you say so, man.
I'm sorry, in my opinion, insanity leading to chaos is somewhat bullcrap.
I think insanity is practically the definition of chaos. It's personal chaos.
Of course,
In the extreme.
coming to think of it, actually, I was always a bit of a...
But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this rundown shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know.
Yes.
Yikes! Just kidding. I was just kidding.
This game loves doing chug.
No, just certain people.
Oh.
It's an accent thing.
It's just a barrel. No, I've never figured out why it's in quotation. Actually, I think
I'm suspicious. Fine. Ding.
Why was it in quotes?
I'm not sure exactly.
Move door. Uppercut with an elbow. What the heck?
Yep. Equipment, which I already had. Nope, I don't. Party time. There's something here. Oh, wait. Yep, there it is. A heron bone.
Oh, the dog follows you.
Oh, yap dog.
An amusing thing. I've never been scared of cats, even cats that want to attack me. I won't believe how many scars I got from cats before. I've lived around cats my entire life. Cats have been my what?
What? I'm not. Oh. Oh. Really? Okay, dude, you might be in trouble then. Yeah, seems to be the case. What? Yeah? What you want?
Thank you for cryptic.
Okay. Huh. Tenacity, so I have to be a tank pet?
Wait, what?
So I have tenacity, so I have to be a tank pet?
I don't know entirely the reference. I'm pretty sure it's a WoW reference.
Yeah, hunter.
Yeah, tenacity.
Yeah. Tenacity pets are tanks.
Oh, duh. Thud.
Bonk!
Don't bonk.
Yeah, don't bonk.
It's amusing. Half of the people's houses around here are actually boats. Large boats, but still boats.
Oh? She never listens to me.
And there's our kites. And always a big
Oh,
fish.
Hi. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife's like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. Well, I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. For about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job. I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but
That's a
maybe
big fish.
that's a big fish. Maybe I get to thinking when I see Kiki about how I could have had a different future if I had chosen a different path 10 years ago. Foreshadow, 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 foreshadow. I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would be better, but I just wonder where that other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex.
You think?
Hey, you want this? Go ahead and take it. Lion shark too. Ooh, interesting. Heh.
This slight spoiler, this item is a pretty important option.
Boom,
It's probably just about the most important optional item in the game.
One of them, yeah.
The thing the Ekron bone does can't be done like without Ekron. But
Oh yeah, right, Durf. Yippee!
sploosh.
You're late. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon skills for my necklace, remember? Well, I can still do it. My mom asked me to babysit the kids. Oops.
I have no problem with that.
You guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha.
I have no problem with babies.
Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity filled with newness, fun, and excitement. Not novelty. The important thing right now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, with the face up to reality and live each day anew.
What?
So I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I just have to watch the kids. It's your fault you were late. Once you go collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Possum Beach. Is that okay with you? Yeah, sure. Just stand around, go collect some scales. I think 3 should be enough. Well, hey, you know what? I have one already. Where'd you get it? Someone gave it to you? No, that won't do. I don't want it. Someone just handed it to you.
Come on.
Picky, picky, picky. Sheesh. Oh, it's you, sir. Beautiful day, huh? Hope he doesn't off there. By the way, sir, would you like the sea? Oh, really? Yeah, sea sure is great, but remember, sir, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle, but once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything.
Japan is a prime example.
Close your eyes and prick up your ears. You can hear the cries of the countless men swallowed by the sea, the hidden secret the sea whispers. I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea, that is, if you don't want to join the fellas already at the bottom.
Sorry if I ended up offending anybody with that comment, but yeah. I would have offended anybody.
Check out this sawfish! Awesome, ain't it? Probably caught it down south by the Yellow Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They'll say it's creepy, but this sucker sure looks tasty. Wait. Okay, check this out. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. Yeah. Hey, check it out. Is that a Chrono Dragon scale? No way! For real? How about giving it to me, please? Yeah, right. But hey, you know what?
You can sell it, but why not be nice?
Put it to good use. Zing! Who's Poshel?
As soon as you're done with this, I want you to talk to the boy again, and then we'll talk to the girl who's talking about.
Yeah, I'll run back there.
Yeah, I just want to see what he says now, and I want to see what his girlfriend says.
Or would-be girlfriend. Ah, come on. Talk to me. Okay, oh, derf. Wrong button.
I wonder what she will say now.
Itchy. Itchy and derpy. Same thing.
Hasn't been given it yet. Right?
Yep, something like that.
Because it's gonna be a surprise. Ding, right?
Fuck!
Why?
No particular reason.
There's a pink fluffy thing in the background.
Yep, I've done this already, so...
I'll be right back. Remember, the colder the tea, the better the tea. In other words, I'm getting you nice tea.
You're getting...
Keep going. I already know all the information these guys tell you.
Yep. You're getting a nice iced tea?
Dang it.
What?
Nice ice.
And nice ice. And ice. A nice.
Wait, what?
Think about it, man. It's the same 5 letters. And ice. A nice. So technically it's iced tea,
Yeah,
but
I
oh
was
well.
thinking nice ice. Ice is in nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every time I see something related to Fate, I always think of the anime Nanoha. There's actually a character named Fate.
Oh, so Joe goes in. Would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Oh, sure, why not? Excellent! A true man you are. Well then, let's get on with it. What tiff, cuck? Come on, Serge, don't hold back. Alrighty. Here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up, youngin'. You know that the 3 different attack levels, weak, strong, and fierce, each have differing accuracy or hit percent values, don't you? Each time you hit your opponent, each of these values increase to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with the weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, and then build up to the strong and fierce blows. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. Weak. Strong. Fierce. You mean like this? Oops, missed. You're not even close! Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. Fierce! Fierce! Simply whiffed. Jank. Next, let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of a field effect. Each time you consecutively use the same colored elements, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. Oh, I have a heal. Hey there, I paternal field effects blue for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use them elements or something, young? If that's the case, then listen up, boy. It takes some explaining. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, but they can read it. Alan?
Not that I usually have to. That's because I usually read faster than most people.
Must be my old age. There are some elements that do disappear in a puff of smoke each time you use them, like that tablet you have there, for example. These are called consumable elements, and they have this symbol in front of their names. These don't regenerate after each battle. However, the benefit of such consumable elements is you can allocate up to 5 of these into the same element grid space. Doing so allows you to use several of them in the same battle, unlike basic elements, which normally can only be used once in any battle.
No, that symbol only applies. One only applies if you have 1.
That's
2, 3, 4, or 5.
This is why consumable elements also have a number such as times 5 after their names. That's the number you currently hold in that grid position. This number will decrease as the elements are used up for good, however, after each battle you can restock more for use next time. Anyway, enough about that. More about actually using elements. I'm sure you'll notice that each time you use an element, your element power level, as shown by the LV number, will go down. It's just simple subtraction, really. For instance, say you're currently at level 3 and you decide to use a tablet element located at level 1 in your element grid. In this case, 3 minus 1 leaves 2, so your current element power level will now be changed to 2. You can use elements anytime so long as your stamina value is above 1. So in this case, you'll still be able to use elements with a power level up to 2 right after using the tablet element. You get the gist of it, Sonny? Now do you see the importance of developing good battle tactics? You could build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element, repeating this over and over. That's okay. Or you can build up your element power to its maximum level and unleash a barrage of elements one after another. That's no problem either.
Strategy.
Use whatever strategy you think will work to defeat each of the enemies you come across. It's up to you.
That's my strategy. I always prefer barrages of big attacks.
There are hordes of monsters out there that you'll never be able to defeat by physical attacks alone. You're going to need to master elements to get by, boy. Well, sorry for the long lecture there, Sonny. My explanation about elements is officially over. Why don't you try and use one now?
They're up.
Whoop!
Do we have any other
Oh. Oh well. Sha! Here, try this out. Uh-oh.
That is a level 3.
Ow! Radius! Is that too much for you? Sorry about that, youngin'. Conversely, when there's a lot of blue in the field effect attributes, the elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. So try to discern your enemy's attack pattern and fill the field with the opposite colors of his attack as a form of defense. The strategy of using elements is sure to come in handy, so put it to good use, Sonny. And what does he do? Revive. Bling! Ha! Holy, what the fu- What the douche?
You just knocked me right back down again. You know?
Radius, you're a jerk.
Well, that's the way battles end.
I'm a bit busy right now. Maybe next time. Hey, I was trying to talk to the girl here. There we go. Oh. A pig. Yeah, well, whatever. Hey, yo. What's up? Herringbone? 3004, How do you know? And we shall help you. Hey, a companion's a companion, right?
Literally, I told you that.
Yeah, she's not bad. Kind of weak when it comes to magic, though.
Elements.
Oh, they're magic.
They're technically
Bucket!
element. Oh, did I get that?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the original Toma was a great explorer. I wasn't gardening, I was really looking for treasure. Dork. But, you know, I guess there's nothing wrong with being a dork. I mean, other than that you're a dork. The Record of Fate.
This is your save point.
Yep. If you lost your past. That's... What fourth wall? Twit. Oh, that's handy.
Oh, I dare you to try and use the Record of Fate right now. Out of the way!
Careful.
I wish there was a skip button.
I know, right? There.
I've done it before. Oh, try and get. I believe it's if you end up getting.
There you go.
No getting in line, so you can't actually save your game due to that right now. Some fights.
I know, right? Do! Swing! Right. Right. Itchy. Well, vendor in general. You sure about that? Ah.
No, I'm not, because I hate liquid orbs.
Ew. Yeah. Okay, got nothing.
You actually only craft your stuff. You can't actually buy weapons.
You can find them, though. As we just did.
Racist kitty.
Okay, world map, let's save and get out of here.
Well, we've already spent an hour.
This is not a surprise, I mean, really. Boom, 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 boom.
Is she with save?
That's Lena. Pasa Beach, calling from beyond time. Well, we'll see you later, folks.
If you remember from the original game, I mean the first game, the name of the save is a pretty good foreshadowing of what's going to happen.
No. No, in Chrono Trigger it usually tells you what's going on now. In this game it tells you what's about to happen.
No, not while I'm in the middle of drinking. I was tempted to take the gold meal while I was in the middle of drinking. I had my head tipped back so I couldn't see him.
Have a good
I was
one, folks.
expecting him to